Good morning, everyone. That's right, it's a Thursday morning, and it is quite foggy in Boscobel today. It was quite the interesting drive along the river, and it should burn off here today. It's supposed to be finally the heat wave has subsided a little bit here, and should be mid-70s today. So it should be a good day in southern Wisconsin. So, welcome to the Moose Minute Project. Got a lot of good feedback lately again, and I just truly appreciate it. Talked to a friend yesterday I hadn't talked to in a long time on the phone, and it was nice to touch base just quick. It was quick. We're both busy. He's very busy. Doing a lot of good things. And, so here we are, the Moose Minute Project. And, titled Conspiracy Theories. I'm not deeping into them, I'm not digging into them that way. My question is who has the time? And maybe it's because my life is so packed full of stuff that I don't have the time to sit here and think of all the crap that is being thrown at us at once via social media, via the news, via whatever. Via friends posting stuff. I don't know. The stuff I'm hearing baffles the hell out of me. I'm trying to do and become a better person, and I just don't have the time. I don't have the time to think about this assassination of who was involved and who had time to plan it out, and it was all this big plan, and yeah, granted there was one that was, I just don't get it. I don't get how you have time to sit at home, nor do I figure out why you want to continue to go down a rabbit hole to prove what? To question everything now from here on out, as long as we live, to question what goes on and who is involved, and especially with the right and the left. The right now has, I saw the whole meme yesterday about this is the only time the left is happy with an AR and blah, blah, blah. And every time I go on Facebook, and it's getting to the point, if it wasn't for business, and that's where I get a lot of my business, is I would not be on Facebook that much. I mean, besides this as well. This is one of those things that I enjoy doing. But I'm baffled by the amount of things people believe. And they're really 100% into it. So, people that were against Trump, in his own party, as of recently, are now rallied behind him, which I get you have to do. The Democratic Party seems to be a mess. Neither candidate, Democrat or Republican, are quality or qualified individuals to lead this country. But the conspiracy theory thing, it started with COVID. It's been going on. I think we even had it way back when JFK got shot. I get it. I mean, I understand why people question things, and you're all allowed the right to do that. But to live in this world of conspiracy theories, and maybe it's because I'm such a black and white person, there's no gray area for me, that I don't understand why you're doing what you're doing, or why you believe what you believe, and especially if you're on the right, because you push everything over to the left, and the left does the same. But the right seems to come back with how this is all blah, blah, blah. And we'll see how the investigation comes out on the shooter. It should be pretty easy. In my mind, it should be pretty easy. This investigation shouldn't take long. This investigation shouldn't take long as to how the shooter got to where he was. Why did it take so long then to do that? And, I saw a short video clip the other day of some lady behind Trump with sunglasses on, and it had to do with her sign and her nod and whatever. I want a neutral party to do this investigation of shooting angles to whatever it may be. And I need to I don't have time to sit here and think about conspiracy theories. I just don't have time. I'm between work, getting up at 5:30, 6 o'clock. I've been resurfacing tearing the floor up on our deck and putting new down, and then also at the same time making sure my parents and everybody are where they're at. And so when I see people posting such obscure stuff, I'm just baffled. I'm totally baffled by it. This all shouldn't take long. It's kind of like all these court proceedings with everything else, whether it's Hunter Biden to Donald Trump to, it shouldn't take long. It shouldn't take this long. If it was me or anybody else that doesn't have a pot to piss in, it would be over. All of these trials would be over. But we're dodging this and we're dodging that, and it's driving me crazy. And it's driving me to exhaustion. Because trying to clear your mind and trying to make a better person out of yourself becomes very hard to do when you're watching and listening to everything going on. Thank the good Lord has given me the ultimate place that I'll be going whenever my time on here is done. I will be headed to the Spirit in the Sky, and that is still one of my favorite tunes of all. I get to live by that because that's where ultimately the final resting spot for my soul will be, is there. So if you're posting all this stuff online and you're truly behind all these conspiracy theories and you're believing in all that, don't be surprised if I just walk away and disappear from the friend list. Because I can't do it. There's a lot of people that you just have to sometimes say, I'm done, I'm walking away. I don't have time for it. My mind doesn't have time for it. My mental health doesn't have time for it. So, that's why it was titled Conspiracy Theories today, because I'm starting to see more and more whacked out crap as it goes. So, I'll have my energy drink this morning. I'll get into work and start working. But again, hopefully the fog will burn off here shortly in southern Wisconsin, and things will go on. But on a brighter note, life is good. And you have a choice every day to make life the best it can be. If you're watching this, you're up another day. And let's make this day a better one. And let's make somebody else's life better too. So however that may be, whether it's opening the door for somebody thanking a veteran, or, just saying hi to somebody or calling out somebody from your past and just touching base with them. Was nice yesterday. I had a nice phone call. It was, like I said, very brief. It was on my lunch hour, and it was very brief, but it was well deserved. The man's doing great things for God, and it's truly wonderful to see. He comes from great parents. His dad helped me out a lot when I was going through a rough patch, and when I was doing the things I was doing at 22, 23 years old, his family was praying to see me through. And I'm pretty sure they saved me a time or two as well. So his family means the world to me. His sister, him, and his dad and mom, and even his grandparents, they're just great people. His dad's no longer with us, but and that man is missed by many. He was a godly, godly man, and was a great, great friend. So that's what we need in our lives. We need people that will be there for you to help you through things. But you also need to have friends that are able to talk to you nose to nose, eye to eye, and not be mean about it, but point you in the right direction. You need to have that friend that if you're always complaining about things, they're going to say, hey, quit. When are you going to start making a change? Because if you're complaining about it now and you're not changing, it's going to say the same. So if you want to lose weight or get healthier or whatever it may be, you have to make a change. If you're the same weight now as you were a year ago, most likely you will be the same next year, if not more, if you don't make a change. So, with that said, hold people accountable. You don't have to be mean about it. Some people won't even notice when you walk away. Just get that hole out of your way. Focus on what's important. Make sure you're keeping in touch with your kids, making sure they're doing well. And that's where we're at. Thanks for listening to the Moose Minute. If you are a conspiracy theorist, I just wish you all the best. I really do. I don't know what else to say about that. I don't have time in my mind or my clarity to put up with it. So it's where we're at. So with the Moose Minute, update on my mom. People continue to ask about that, how she's doing with Alzheimer's, unfortunately. I had this discussion with my wife last night. I just don't know how to answer when people ask, hey, how's your mom? With Alzheimer's, the hard part is it's always progressing, and it's never to the positive side. It's the negative side. She's on hospice now, which is a good thing. They're at least checking on her, making sure she's, doing things. And the lady I have is phenomenal. She's always keeping me in the loop, telling me how mom is. The disease is progressing. There's nothing we can do about it. And it's one of the worst things I've probably ever watched somebody go through. And it's the hardest thing on a family. But that's where we're at with mom. I'm going to see her Sunday. I'll go up and see how things are going. But like I said, the news is that it's progressing. She's now on hospice, and we go from there every day. Never know what it's going to bring. I never know what kind of phone calls I'm going to get. Behaviors have subsided a lot. She sleeps a lot more. She's doing a lot more of that. So I truly thank you. That's what this is for. And then also, we're approaching 7 years post-stroke for me, to where I lost my whole left side, but it's all back. So there again. The one thing about Facebook that I will tell you is that it will show up your memories of what you've talked about or posted, and I have gone through a lot of stuff. I've been through a lot of health issues, a lot of things like that, and a lot of it's my own fault. There's no doubt about it. Diets were never good, things like that. But the good Lord above has plans for me. Not sure what it all is. We continue to do this every day. So, with that said, I hope you all have a great day. Bless somebody else's day today. And I will be back tomorrow morning with another Moose Minute project. And we'll talk then. Have a great day.